I don't know where this other... I'm going to die! Watch how brutal this is. Oh, it's here. Fuck, great. Go, 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 Lee, 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 Lee. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, can you not touch me? Can you not touch me? I do not give you permission to touch me. You insectoid piece of... Sugar da 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 da. Our honey honey da 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 da. You were my candy girl. I feel another song coming on. I wanna be the very best dun 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 that no one ever was. I baked a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor.
Why you need to know all up in my pussy, boy?
How do you know if you're gay? Why does my penis grow in the morning? But I don't have a penis.
For all those ladies out there, suck my ass, cause
I just like that bit. Why do I have a penis? Replay that. Okay, right, you gotta watch it properly. Well, I walked into you making weird noises. Yeah, we're talking about dinosaurs. I'm just not myself unless I have my Belvita breakfast biscuit. Me dick without consent. Fucking, you need to get my consent. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to do that nowadays. Gotta get my consent. I did not consent to that dick tickling.
Sky armor. Oh, you fucking beauty.
I'll let you guys play this out. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, we're so close. He's so close to me. He's hiding.
Latch is down. Just me and you, Hero.
Suck it, Lech. Spence. I don't know where this other... I'm going to die! Watch how brutal this is. Oh, it's here. Fuck, great. Go, 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 Lee, 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 Lee. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, can you not touch me? Can you not touch me? I do not give you permission to touch me. You insectoid piece of... Sugar da 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 da. Our honey honey da 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 da. You were my candy girl. I feel another song coming on. I wanna be the very best dun 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 that no one ever was. I baked a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor.
why you need to know all up in my pussy, boy?
How do you know if you're gay? Why does my penis grow in the morning? But I don't have a penis.
For all those ladies out there, suck my ass, cause
just like that bit. Why do I have a penis? Replay that. Okay, right, you gotta watch it properly. Well, I walked into you making weird noises. Yeah, we're talking about dinosaurs. I'm just not myself unless I have my Belvita breakfast biscuit. You dick without consent. Fucking, you need to get my consent. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to do that nowadays. Gotta get my consent. I did not consent to that dick tickling.
Sky armor, oh you fucking beauty.
I'll let you guys play this out. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, we're so close. He's so close to me. He's hiding.
Thatch is down. Just me and you, Hero.
Suck it, Lech. Spence. I don't know where this other... I'm going to die! Watch how brutal this is. Oh, he's here. Fuck, great.
He needs some milk.
Go, 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 Lee, 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 Lee. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, can you not touch me? Can you not touch me? I do not give you permission to touch me. You insectoid piece of sugar. Da, 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 da. Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you ever so much for being here as always. My name's Hero of Hire and it's great to see you again. So today, we're starting off a little bit different. I'm going to do a bit of a just chatting section bit. I'm not gonna get my chest out or anything like that. but we are gonna be doing some just chatting. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. I see a frog burger. I know, you see you. There's perhaps I shouldn't be loading up my Discord on the screen. But so today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We're gonna just have a little chat about some questions that I've asked. So the two questions in the stream today, and we will be playing games as well. New haircut, yeah, fresh cut today, innit? Like I went down. I'm post night today, so I was like, you know, I was looking like a zombie. Like it's a wonder what like you can do with the camera, but basically I've got very dark eyes at the moment from lack of sleep and whatnot. But so yeah, fresh cut. I'm very not proud of it. I didn't do anything. I just sat in a chair. But yeah. So that was cool. I'm very happy with it. Looks pretty cool. It was getting long. It was getting too long. Like the quarantine definitely hit me hard in terms of the hair. So I had my post coronavirus lockdown cut last week. Felt so good. I know. Like the weight has literally lifted off my shoulder. Perhaps it wasn't that long. It was like there, but still. Usually when it gets to that point, I definitely have it cut, and it was even getting too long for me. You know, no more mop top. I know, like, I don't mind having long hair. I just there's this middle bit that I don't like. You know, the bowl phase when you look a little bit like young Justin Bieber. I can't deal with it, and like you either have to wear a hat, and I can't wear hats. I've got a hat, but you either have to wear a hat, and I don't look good in hats. I'll show you. I'll show you. Perhaps this can be like the channel redemption point. Like you make me wear a hat or something because I don't look good. I don't like it. So basically, I was in this middle phase that I didn't like, and so I decided, right, now's the time. Well, actually, last week I decided now's the time. The hat looked good. It doesn't look good. It looks rubbish. Take it off. I know. Burn it. So what was I going to say? So I decided last week that I was going to get my hair cut, and I went to the place that I usually go, you know, because you got to have a local, you know, you got to have a loyal barbers that you go to, you know. Is this a tier list stream? Yeah, we're going to be talking, so we're doing a bit of both, right? So I'm going to spend the first like half an hour talking about Resident Evil tier list. So I'm going to be putting my tier list in front of you, and we're going to be talking about what games I think are good and what games are not good. You're welcome to put your own tier list in the Discord, like, you know, we can make it together at the same time. And then we're gonna do like a little bit of an ice cream one. I'm gonna just talk about ice cream for a bit, and then after that we'll move on to some of the knife running again. I just thought it'd be nice. To like not jump straight into the game. Just hang out a bit, because I know I'm very much like, right, we're playing Resident Evil, let's go straight in it, and it doesn't seem like we're chatting enough. So a tier list. Do you like tier lists? A tier list, yes. My Resi fanboy inside me is screeching with joy. You did an RE tier list but didn't save it. We can do it together, Doc. We'll do it together. You know, we'll do it as a group. It's fine. Hey, Magist. Like, I'm very excited. I never thought I'd be.
Still a piece of garbage.
By the way, if you are new to the stream and you haven't seen it before, I am a piece of garbage. I've created a bunch of sound alerts that you can use, which there's like 40 something there. Half of them are like vines, so if you don't, back in my day when there was Vine, so back in my day we used Vine, and there was a lot of cool memes from that. So there's a lot of things that you can choose from. So
the hottest Uber driver you've ever had?
I never went to Uber Jabba.
I've never went to Ubu Jabba. You need to use that alert for RE6. We'll yeah, we will. This is what we're here for, you know. Some of them are vines, and I will be adding to it as we go along. This is just kind of a preliminary list, but some of them are vines. Some of them are like my clips. So I've cut clips and into audio segments. So, for example, if we said, let me put surprise. If I put surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's me in the past. So hi Parsley. So that's me in the past when our audio didn't work for a sound alert. I did the surprise motherfucker meme they could be a little louder. All right, okay. Well, this is the first time we've done this, so let's give it a go. And then also we did. What else is there? There's so many things. This is when we laughed a bit. There'll be a small nose. It's not a small nose. So basically, just go nuts, alright? I did this as a labour of love. I just wanted to see some of these things get used, so feel free. It's I'm sure that you're gonna find it's gonna be hard to get through all of these, but I'm assuming by, like, you know, the end of the month, people are gonna know what each of the things mean. Like John Cena, you're probably gonna know what John Cena is. Police is, you know, is that a weed? So just go nuts, have fun with it. It's there for you to use. So okay, and another thing we've changed some of the commands. We'll be using some of the commands to advertise a little bit better, you know, because I'm really bad at like plugging myself, so I'm just going to get the chatbot to do it. We need, why don't you have, so we already got that, right? Okay, it's called PP lol.
How do you know if you're gay? Why does my penis grow in the morning? Why don't I have a penis?
So here you go. I thought of it. I thought of it. There we go. Gets every time. I know. So the reason why, so you've got like things that you can understand what it is. Like Wednesday is it's Wednesday, my dudes. So just have some fun with it. You'll find out what everything is. I'm not going to play all of them right now, but you can have a go at it. So right, the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to go have a chat about tier lists for Resident Evil. We're going to put the games in order of what's the best game and what's not. So let's give it a go. Right, we've got it right here. And we've got a nice selection of games down at the bottom, and I'm gonna have some fun with this. We can discuss the implications of the list. If you don't agree with me, if you think that your opinion's better, it's not. I'm kidding. We can move it up and down based on general opinion, but ultimately this is going to be my list. You can, if you really disagree, you can do your own tier list and then put it in the Discord if you wish. Please join the Discord if you haven't. See, look, I'm doing it. I'm doing the advertisement. Right. Okay, so we got to start off with, obviously, hands down, my favourite game ever made. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows the one that I like, you know. Everybody knows the one game that rules them all when it comes to Resident Evil games. Gaiden. Put that at S tier. Resident Evil Gaiden is 100% best Resident Evil game. Best Resident Evil game ever made. I don't know if I can put things into the tier list if I've never played it, but I could probably put it in there just based on other people's opinions. Code Veronica. Where's Harvey when you need Harvey? I need to show Harvey that it's legit a mid-tier game. I'm gonna maybe a CD sort of level. Obviously an S rank is like ridiculously high, you know. It's like, you know, your RE ones. Radeve, how's it going, my dude? Lovely to see you, pal. What, don't you agree? Don't you agree, dog? It's good to see you, man. All the games I don't own, I usually watch Let's Plays of, so no Resi game is safe from my criticism. That's it, Magis. Magis is like the expert today. Magist is, if you put CVX in B tier, I'm leaving. Do you mean, so I'm not putting it in B tier. B tier is like higher than mid tier. Do you think that CVX is a good game or a bad game? Doc's right, it needs to be an A at least. What, Code Veronica? Are you kidding? It's definitely like a D. Okay, we'll discuss this. This is what this is for. This is what this is for. We can discuss this in an appropriate adult manner, right? You're all fucking right. Don't you? Right. Okay. We'll get to Code Veronica. We'll leave that for a bit. Right. Let's begin. Now, should we do it in chronological order, or should we just have at it? We'll just go nuts. Let's just go nuts. It would be easier to start with the worst games and then the best games, or the best games and the worst games. It's going to be a decisive one. Chronological is always good. Okay, right. Let's start with 0 then, because that's the first game. Do they have 0 on here? If they don't have 0, then I'm going to go mental, because 0 is... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Chronological. Let's go. So, 0 is a phenomenal game. Well, actually, it's not a phenomenal game. It's do it release date. Okay, let's do it. I need to get a list up then. Let's Let's get the wiki up. Poor Zero had so much potential. No, it was a good game. We're gonna really start arguing, aren't we? This is the wrong thing that we should have done. Wikipedia, is it? Was it Resident Evil releases? Order, I guess. I don't know. No, I really like Resident Evil 0, and we're going to be playing that at the end of the week if you're interested. I think 0 is a really good game, really good story, decent characters, all that sort. A lot of things let it down. Could have been a top 5 Resi game. I don't think it's the best Resi game. I honestly don't think it's like, you know, your RE 1 or 2 or whatever. But I think I definitely feel that RE 0, as people are going to be throwing chairs in the chat with how many super fans they are. Yeah, I know, but that's what I built my channel to be, didn't I? So I wanted the best of the best of the best Resident Evil fans in the Hero for Hire channel. So or at least the most vocal Resident Evil fans. RE Survivor best game. Right. So, list of Resident Evil media. Perhaps it's got a few things that are not. So the first one, okay. So the first one was Resident Evil 1, right? Of course, chronologically, it's gonna be Resident Evil 1. So where's original RE1? Does it not differentiate? Wheezy, how's it going, man? You doing well? Good to see you, pal. We're doing a tier list today. Doing a classic tier list, Resident Evil tier list. So please feel free to let us know what you think. We've already kind of had an argument. Not really, but I said that Code Veronica was a mid-tier Resident Evil game, and everybody had a go at me. Radeve, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much, my dude. I hope you're doing well. I'm really good, man. Really good, man. Look, fresh cut. Got it all trimmed down. No longer got a mop on my head. So things are decent. How's ye old Canada? Things are already heating up in the fandom. Yeah, the fandom, like, you know, it's already imploding on. We haven't even put one game into the tier list yet, and we're already arguing about it. Put CVX top tier or else. My name's Dr. Dreadful, and I'm gonna leave if he doesn't rate things correctly. If you like CVX so much, do your own tier list. We're gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna. Oh, it would be great in Canada if I could get a fucking job. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. So sorry to hear that. You gotta get like the big Twitch money. Wheezy, we've got sound alerts today. Well, we've got sound alerts from now on. Here you go. Here's a list of things that you can choose from. Some of them are Vine, some of them are my clips. Please feel free to have some fun with it. I have a feeling Doc's tier list and mine would be very similar. Well, that's a good thing. You know, you're good Resident Evil fans. You know, we're purists. I don't know. You like the new stuff. I mean, you don't like RE3. I've not even put a single game. Right. Okay. Original. I don't think that original RE. Speaking of purists, I don't think original RE is as good as new RE. Well, when I say new RE, you know what I mean, the remake RE. So I'm gonna put original RE as an A tier game. Are we all agreed? It's good. We're gonna be here for like 5 hours doing this tier list. Right, next game, Resident Evil 2. Original Resident Evil 2. Where do you think I'm going to put this on the list, eh? Where do you think I'm going to put this on the list? A tier is about right. It would be S rank, but it didn't age well. No, I agree. I think that this would be before remake. Before remake, it would have been like an S tier game. But now that there's like I think that the RE remake is quite possibly like the standard of what a remake should be. It is an almost perfect game. Doc is going to be fuming at the end of this. I know, right? And it's so fun. That's why we're going to cool off after this tier list. We're going to cool off with a nice ice cream tier list, and then we're going to play some Resident Evil Knife Run. So please stick around for that. It should be fun. I think the campiness is helped with replayability as well, and the speedrun community as well. So yeah, 12-hour stream then. It's going to be fucking long. Yeah, I got to get through this. So, what do we think? Resident Evil 2, 1998. Grandfather of survival horror games. Got to be an S tier. It's got to be an S tier. Best game. S tier. At least we agree. Yeah, it might be a 12-hour stream, Wheeze. Might be a 12-hour stream. So strap in. It's gonna be a long one. Right, next one. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Why am I looking at what got released? I should know what got released next. It's only going to be difficult when it gets to like, you know, Operation Raccoon City, Umbrella Corps, stuff like that. I don't know when they were released because they're quite honestly shit games. I mean, I did say that I liked Operation Raccoon City, but I think it's more nostalgia than anything else. Because we played it about 6 months? No, it was way longer. About a year ago. Played it a year ago, and it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. I had to quit halfway through. Legend itself, I can see nowhere other than S tier. I'm glad we're all in agreement about that. Good news. Okay, you're gonna have to help me out with some of these ones where I don't know much about it. I think RE3 is a high A tier. It loses a few points because it was quite a short game. I agree with you. I think that Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is a solid game. I think it's a solid game. I think that Nemesis still to this day makes me nervous. I think that the monsters in the game, there's some cool concepts in it, like the what's it called? Those like bloodsuckers or whatever, you know, those insectoid creatures. I think that they're a cool concept. I think ultimately Resident Evil 3, superb game, definitely deserves A tier. But for such an afterthought game like RE3, what it did was very good. Drain demos, yeah, those guys, those peeps. It's a solid game, and Harvey definitely needs to be here because she would probably disagree with this, but we can talk to her later about it. But I don't know how you can think that RE3 Nemesis is not an A tier game. It is one of the top Resident Evil games. Right, okay, so after that we had Code Veronica. Code Veronica, everybody thinks that that's an A tier game. I don't agree. I don't think it's an A, but I've only played it once. So please, okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna give me three points. 3 points why Resident Evil Code Veronica is a decent game.
No, this is a crayon.
I'm calling the police. Hero doesn't like Code Veronica. Watch it. Okay, three reasons why Code Veronica is an A tier game, and then I'll put it in A tier. How about that? You get Code Veronica in A tier if you can tell me why. Best soundtrack. I agree. Doc said it all right there. Classic character and a classic fixed camera angle setting. Definitely agree. That's 2. We got 2. I've yet to play Code Veronica, so I'm staying out of this. Probably a good idea. Step 3. Classic RE game with puzzles, maps, and keys. I'll give that a 2.5. You got to try another one. Try another thing. Saying a Resident Evil game plays like a Resident Evil game is not like a whole point. So, Gothic design of the mansion and facilities. Okay, I'll let Magist have the third one, right? Gothic design of the mansion and the facilities. I think that is a very ambitious. I think it's a very ambitious Resident Evil game, and I think that it does a lot of new things that you don't see in other Resident Evil games. A lot of new environments. I would say that I don't really like the story as much because it's kind of kooky. I know that like most Resident Evil games are, but I feel that the Ashford family are just plain like straight up weird. I do like some of the enemies. You know those like kind of, those masturbators. Those big dudes. I can't explain it, but those dudes with a really big arm. They look like they're really been at it. Stretch arm, probably a better way of doing it. Probably a better way of describing it. Most challenging game while remaining true to survival horror. Stretch Armstrongs, those slinky arm ones. I know. So those guys, I think they're cool, and they certainly are quite intimidating. So yeah, like, okay, I'll give you that. Code Veronica. Drum roll, please. I know I should put a drum roll sound alert. That would make sense. Code Veronica goes in A tier, where it belongs. Where it belongs, with Resident Evil 1 and 3. Give it the A tier. True. RECV was hardest of the classics, and I loved every second. Yeah, it is a very, very hard Resident Evil game, and if you do like difficult survival horror games, Code Veronica is definitely worth a shout. We should go back to Code Veronica at some point. If you would like Code Veronica to come back, let me know. Have you tried the Ben and Jerry's V-word stuff? What is V-word? I've tried two Ben and Jerry's vegan ice creams, and one of them was the cookie one, and the other one was like a chocolate brownie one, and they're both phenomenally nice. Yeah, I have. I think it was cookie and peanut butter. Peanut butter ice cream. Beautiful. But we'll be talking about that in a bit. If you want to chat about ice cream, we'll be doing another tier list in a bit. And not that I can speak very much about ice cream nowadays, but you guys can, so there we go. Right, next one on the list. Resident Evil 0. We've already mentioned this before. But Resident Evil 0. I think it's a B tier game. I like it. I think it's good. It has the same sort of mechanics as their older stuff. You have an interesting concept where you get to control two characters and solve puzzles with two characters, and that was never done before in a Resident Evil game. The only thing that I don't agree with, in the sense that I think it knocks it down, is the inventory system is not very good. So, it's all right, Evil. Lovely to see you. Hey, Harvey. How's it going? We're doing a tier list today, where we're talking about Resident Evil and what is the quality of each game. B tier seems fine, not terrible, and I like lots of aspects about it. Me too. I thought it was good. Some of the bosses are quite interesting. See, I told you CV was gonna be S tier. That's why we've already placed Code Veronica, and you're not gonna be happy. So it's got some really cool bosses in it, like is that centipede or something like that. That's a cool boss. They've also got the bat. If you've never played RE0, the bat is quite antagonistic, and it's the first time chronologically, well, not chronologically, but the first time you see a proto tyrant. So RE0 is where the proto tyrant escapes, and it's got my boy Bill and my girl Rebecca. I like the characters, so I'm putting RE0 at a solid. I almost showed you where Code Veronica was there. I'm going to put RE0 at a solid B tier. Okay, I'm going to put it on B. Alright, not bad. Code Veronica, we decided as a community, we decided that Code Veronica is an A tier game. Not a mid tier like I always joke about. See, I didn't put it in a CD. I was going to, isn't this your list? Well, we're discussing it. And it's a community list, you know. And I don't want to just if it was me, I'd put it on D. Code Veronica is a D tier game and I'm not changing it. CVX needs to be a top A tier though, ahead of RE1 and 3. A top A tier game. So you mean and I don't know, I don't agree with that. I think the RE1 and RE3 are better than Code Veronica. But here we go. Let's not argue about it. That's where it is. 3 is B tier at best. It's not. 3 is. We've discussed this. Harvey. We've already had this. We've already had this conversation. We've had this conversation, and we've decided that it's an A tier. All right. It's got good boss in it. It's got, you know, good old Nemi in it. You know, there's some good enemies in it. You get to see the city more. Jill, look, we don't ever discuss this, but you can change the costumes, and you know she can look like, you know, old Jill and Regina and all of that stuff. We didn't, y'all did. We should have come here 10 minutes earlier then, shouldn't you? Can't you do that in any of them? You can, yeah, I know. But we will be getting to some of the absolute garbage soon, so it's okay. The entertainment value gets better when we start talking about some of the top quality ones like Survivor. Survivor 2, I can tell you right now, is an F. It's an F tier game. It's the worst thing I've ever played in my life. So is Umbrella Corps. I've never played Umbrella Corps, but again, like, why would you? Perhaps we should have like a charity event where we play some of the really shitty ones. Okay, right. Next game. We've placed 0. Resident Evil 4. Again, Resident Evil. Now you're trolling. I know. Outbreak should be pretty low. Are you saying that Harvey's trolling or I am? Because I think Outbreak's a good game. I just didn't get on with it very well. Harvey, yeah. So Resident Evil 4, definitely a solid game. Obviously different from the other games in terms of the way that you play it. I definitely think that at least for my like 12-year-old self, I thought that RE4 was a phenomenal game. I at the time I gave it like 9 out of 10. Considering its huge departure, but it's still fun. I'm gonna meet you in the middle, and I'm gonna say it's an A tier game. Only because I'm gonna take a point away. I'm gonna take a point away for the fact that I didn't like that kind of Napoleonic dude. But what I did like, you know, the regenerators part. I don't think in my young life, I don't think I ever got Ramon Salazar. In my young life, I don't think I've ever been so scared of something as a regenerator, because I shot its arm off and it just grew back, and I was like, I had the police sound on standby for anything lower. I'm calling the police. Oh Harvey, we've got some sound alerts for you to use now. I spent a whole day sticking them in a program. So please, everybody that's in chat right now, everybody that's in the stream, feel free to use some of these sound alerts. Most of them are vines, most of them are, or some of them are like clips.
Oregano.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna pick oregano. How did your eyes go straight to oregano? But there you go, oregano. There we go. Okay, so I give RE4. I bestow Resident Evil 4. Where is it? Where is it? I bestow Resident Evil 4 a rank 8. Because I always set my eyes on the grade. Is that the good kush? It's the dollar store. How good could it be? Ramon was great. Where is the satisfying sound of one's empowerment? Plus, he was a fun boss. I'm not saying that he wasn't fun to play against. I just didn't like. I just didn't like him very much. I thought the game was great, and I love Resident Evil 4. I just don't. It's just a big deviation from like the formula, and I know that you need that sometimes. And it also loses points to the fact that they just constantly like release another version of it. Not quite Skyrim level, you know, but still, that game's been on more consoles than like most games do. Capcom saw the writings on the wall. Yeah. Okay, next one. So RE4 was pretty easy for us to place. They knew they had to adapt with the changing times. They had to adapt with the changing times, but I don't think that that it needed to be. I don't know. I don't think it needed to get any more actiony than that. RE5 and RE6 were a bit too far from the formula. So it's not favourable, but it was smart on their part. I agree. I think it's a good idea, but I think that RE5 and RE6 took it too far. Okie doke. Right. So the next one's RE5. So we're going to discuss that. Honestly, I'm not much of a fan. I'm not much of a fan of this game. So it's definitely not RE0. I'm gonna put that as a C. Don't hit me. Throw it away. Throw 5 away. It's a solid game. It's a game that plays alright. Okay, it plays as a good game. But I played through the entire game and didn't care what happened. Like the whole story didn't make any like impact on me at all. C is right. 5 and 6 are C tier easily. C is a good co-op game which gives it points because they're really fun to play. Well, that's it. You play Resident Evil 5 with a friend and you play Resident Evil 6 with a friend. But as a standalone title when you play it on your own, it's not really that good. RE5 Chris was a beefcake though. You think it gets points for being a beefcake? Does that give it enough points for it to be a B tier? I don't think so. He does punch a boulder. So maybe. Solo, you might as well be dating Angela Palmer and her 5 sisters. I don't know who that is. Am I stupid? Right. Okay. Next one. I think this is missing some titles. Why is it just? It's just. Oh right, your hand. I ship Sheva and Chris. Yeah, Sheva's nice. Spin-offs. Oh, we've missed the spin-offs. Let's do the main titles first, and then we'll do the spin-offs. Okay. So we've got Resident Evil 6 now. We've got Resident Evil 6. That fairy tale dress. So what we reckon? Eat it. Get your beat. Hey, Resident Evil 6. Dr. Dreadful thinks it's an E tier game. Now, this is where you guys decide because I've never finished Resident Evil 6. I started it, and then I was like, no. RE6 was a fun game to play, but an absolute terrible Resident Evil game. It's an abomination. Hero, you love me. Even the parody videos are funny. Well, you should see for yourself. I say D because of all the hunky men that's in it. I'll give it a D. I'll give it a D based on the premise that it is a functional game. It's not quite Umbrella Corps. Like even 6 is better than Umbrella Corps and Survivor 2. You know, we need that baseline for which we measure the worst of the games. Okay, if RE2 is the baseline that we measure all Resident Evil games that are good, Resident Evil Survivor 2 needs to be the baseline for all Resident Evil games that are bad. Okay, D is acceptable because it also contains too much Ada. Okay. So, the next one, Resident Evil Biohazard or Resident Evil 7. I've got to admit, I love Resident Evil 7. I love it. I think it's a really good game. I really like it. B or C tier? Oh, I think it's better. I think it's an A. But then again, I don't know if it's good now. Actually, I don't know if it's that. I would say a very high B. I would say that Resident Evil 7 is a high B game. Nobody. I want a nice RE game. RE6. I'm a giraffe. RE7 was good. B tier. Not even a good Ada either. She looks so American, and I hated the RE6 voice actor. I'd say B. I'd say A tier for Resi 7, high B. RE7 was good. It doesn't compare to the other. That's it. The only reason I'm not going to give it an A tier is because it's not as good as the other games that are in A tier. So I'm going to give it a high B. I'm going to put it ahead of 0. Okay, we're going to put it ahead of 0. So there we go. Alright, so these are all of the main games. A true B tier, it seems more fitting. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's a good main tier list. Okay. So now we're gonna start working with the remakes and the the Tale of Billy Balls and Rebecca. It'd be A tier if it wasn't for that ship. Yeah, it'd be A tier if it wasn't for like the annoying like I don't know what kind of ship it was, but it was awful. It was awful. The starting part, you know, the house and all of that stuff. I like that. I like the ship, but it was too frustrating because I like the ship setting. And another thing, and if you haven't played Resident Evil 7, I haven't played the DLC for Resident Evil 7, so please don't let me know what happens in the DLC. But what I didn't like is if you know, they give you that choice in the they give you that choice when you're about to board the boat. And you make a decision, but the decision doesn't really matter. That's what I didn't like. Baker family were brilliant. One of them is Chris's part. It affects the ending. Oh, okay. Well, then I have to play it. All right. Okay. So let's go on to the spin-off games, and then we'll do the remakes. Okay. And I killed my girlfriend. Bullshit choice. I hated it. Yeah. So I didn't have a good. I chose the other girl, you know, the one that helps you throughout the entire game rather than tries to kill you. And the choice didn't matter. The only thing I really remember at Chris's DLC was there was an earthquake at my home, and I just remember freaking out. That was my least favorite part, and I chose Zoe too. Zoe is a good lass. Right. Okay, so the next game that we're going to be judging, we're going to be putting under the magnifying glass is Survivor. Survivor is a playable game. Is it good though? No. Here's the answer to that question. No, it's not a good game. Resident Evil Gun Survivor is a playable title. The stories... Survivor 1. Survivor 1. It's a playable title. But hands down, it is one of the worst stories, the worst mechanics, and it's just not a very good game at all. Perhaps the only interesting part about it is the fact that you can use a light gun on a TV. Survivor S tier because Survivor starts with S. May I just tell you what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Put it right at the top. In fact, I think it goes ahead of Resident Evil 2. I think Survivor is a better game than Resident Evil 2. You know I played Resident Evil 2 a lot of times, and I just don't think it matches. I like it, but it's E tier. Yeah, I agree. I think that Survivor 1 is a playable game, and because of that, it's E, right? Survivor 2 is an F tier game because it's literally unplayable. You're bad at sarcasm. I'm so good at sarcasm that people believe that I'm saying the thing that F for the sequel. I know, right? I know. You're too pure for this world. I don't think I'm not that pure. I'm only pure on stream. You gotta be at least TOS. Right, next one, next spin-off game. What we got? Surely Gaiden came out before this. When did Gaiden? Oh, Gaiden came out in 2001. Gaiden was a 2001 game, and Survivor was a 2000 game. I break TOS all the time. Yeah, I mean it's not too much of an issue if you're you know, if nobody really cares, do they? You don't even know it usually. Okie doke, right. So what we reckon? Gaiden. I've never played Gaiden. So it is a game that we need to put on our list at some point. I don't know. Is it a playable game? Does it have an ending? You know, is it like actually got a story? Gaiden was the Leon Barry Weird Body Snatcher one, right? Yeah, Leon. So Gaiden, it's got Leon on the front cover, and because it's got Leon on the front cover, it's definitely like A, right? It's so bad. F. Okay, we'll put it in F because I simply haven't played it. So I've heard that the soundtrack is so monotonous and so repetitive that it literally drove someone insane. I'd say E because it's weird, but that's all it has going for it. So you'd say it was E because of that. I don't know. I can't argue. I can't argue with that because I don't know. I don't know if it's as bad as Survivor 2 and Umbrella Corps though. We'll leave it in F. We'll leave it in the worst tier at the moment. Okie doke. What's the next one? Code Veronica 2. I don't have to even look at that. There we go. Survivor 2. It's going in the bottom. It's Code Veronica Survivor 2. There isn't a Code Veronica 2, but there was a light gun game called Code Veronica 2, and it is just a bunch of arcade games that are set in the Resident Evil universe, and it's trash. It is literally, honestly, like, it's not even good enough to like use as a paperweight. Like, it's just rubbish. It's just a shocking game. You should look it up on YouTube or something. Dark Side Chronicles did it better. I see. Again, I've not played the gun games. Right, what else have we got? Dead Aim. Dead Aim I've heard is alright. I've heard Dead Aim's an alright game. I've not played it. I've got so many spin-offs to play. So what do we reckon for Dead Aim? D tier. Doesn't it have like a new character? Who's this gentleman? Who's this rugged looking man? Dead Aim gets the D. Resident Evil Outbreak. I think it's a good game. I just don't get on with it. The reason why I don't get on with it is because I don't think I've never played it with other people, and I feel that it would be better if it was with other people. Also, the puzzles. I don't like some of the puzzles. It doesn't. There's a lot of like confusing maps as well and stuff like that, which I think is good if you kind of know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, or if you have a friend who knows what they're doing, it'll be a good game. But I don't like. I tried to play it and I just got frustrated with it. Even on stream, I just got frustrated with it. I was just like, I've had enough. I've had enough. And also, I don't like the fact that it jumps from scenario to scenario without telling you kind of what's happened in between. It's not really good story writing. So I'll give it a low B. I'll give it a low B based on the fact that it's got quite a cult community of people that like the game. We'll give it a low B. In fact, I think Outbreak 1 is C tier and Outbreak 2 is B tier. Oh, okay, bro. Alright, we'll call that there. Outbreak 1, Outbreak 2. Why do you think that Outbreak 2 is better than Outbreak 1? Is it because of like there's a lot more to do in it? I think Silver Wings mentioned that Outbreak 2 is a lot more kind of like open world and you've got more to do in it and stuff, so which again, like, you know, is a new thing. I thought the scenarios were better. It's a new thing that they haven't done in Resident Evil before. So Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, I've not played this. It's just another, it's like another shooter though, isn't it? I can't speak on Outbreak, I've never played them. I've never finished them. It's a rail shooter. Oh, it's an E then. Rail shooters don't get higher than E, I'm afraid. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Rail shooters. Both the Umbrella Chronicles are great. Umbrella Chronicles are amazing, and it has the current VA of Wesker. No, so yeah, low tier. But the Dark Side, I can't actually put it in anything because I've never played it. Okay, I'll put it in C tier. Dark Side Chronicles. So you think that Dark Side Chronicles is a B tier game? Oh, you think it's a C tier game? I'll put Umbrella as D, and I'll put Dark Side Chronicles as C. Happy? Are you putting it in the same tier as C? Well, I've never played it. I mean, I can't judge it. I've never played it. You think Dark Side Chronicles is a high C? It's not gonna override Resident Evil 3 though. Dark Side was fun. We need to play these. Like this is some serious, like, how am I a Resident Evil guy? How am I a Resident Evil guy who's never played these games? Dark Side has Hot Leon in it. I'm okay with it. Right. Oh, we're getting to some juicy ones now. Getting some juicy ones. Right, what we got? Mercenaries 3D. E. It's just not even a game, is it? Mercenaries is not even a game. It's just you like shooting waves of zombies. I play those railway shooters all the time. They were a staple of my childhood. Can you imagine having like a rail sim? Can you imagine having like a rail sim and then it goes, please load the MP5. And you'd love Dark Side Chronicles. You revisit a lot of Resident Evil 2. Well, then again, okay, right, we'll put Dark Side Chronicles as an A then. Anything with Resident Evil 2 in it gets Resident Evil 2 qualities. Okay, right. Good. Is everyone happy for me to put Mercenaries down the bottom? Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Oh, that's me. That's me. Twitter. You're more than welcome to follow my Twitter if you wish. Sure, whatever. Sure, whatever. Stop wasting my time, hero. My face. Here, look. You can look at it if you want. I thought I'd do like a little thumbnail sort of thing. You know, like you get on the YouTubes. I thought I'd do like a little thumbnail. Hero, have you ever done something illegal? No. I'm a good boy. Oh, you want a story? I'm sorry. Like for the sake of my professional career, even if I did, I wouldn't say it publicly because that is like career suicide, so I'm afraid I'm not gonna give you a story about doing something like that. You can change the story. You can change what you've asked me, but I'm not talking about that. I had Mercenaries for the 3DS. I played 5 minutes of it and never returned. It's an F. It's an F. I want to hear funny shenanigans. Well, funny shenanigans might end up causing me harm in real life. So get over it. I'm not talking about illegal stuff on stream. I said it doesn't have to be about you. Oh, okay. So all I've got to do is incriminate somebody else. Is that what it is? Resident Evil Revelations. Don't use names. Ah, okay. All right. Okay, right. I guess it's not really illegal. Okay, I will talk about something about me. Okay. Basically, when I was at uni, we was really obviously, you know, it's university. We was really steaming. If you don't know what steaming is, it means it's like a northern way of saying drunk. So we were really drunk, as you do when you're at uni, and me and my friends, like any drunk person, saw something out on the street, and we thought it was really cool, and we took it home, and we took. Now this was ages ago. I think we took like a sandwich board or something. We took like a sandwich board, or was it a cone? I think it was a traffic cone. But that's probably about the limit of stuff that I've done. But admittedly, I was very wow. Take it easy. I know I've not done a lot of bad things in my life. What else? My mate once told me he ripped an ATM off of a wall. How he did that, I have no idea. You stole a traffic cone, you monster. I know, I was a good kid. Talk about a drunk moment. Here's a moment I'll talk about. Rage inducing, right? Now this makes me look really bad. Me and Rage inducing, right? We go to a party. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. So me and Rage inducing, we went to a party. All right. And there wasn't a lot to do at this party. It was like, you know, a teenage party, and basically, for some reason, I argued with this person about science or something like that. I said that my science was better than her science. And then I made someone cry, and then I got bored, and we played a drinking game where there was me and this one other dude, and basically every turn we had to drink because there was only one person. So I got absolutely hammered off of like this really strong site. And bearing in mind, disclaimer, this was a long time ago. I don't do things like this now. So I got really hammered, and the first thing that I wanted to do, I was like, Chris, can I? Oh, Chris, I said your name, Rage. Rage, can I sleep in your car? And he was like, why? Why do you want to sleep in my car? I was like, I just want to sleep in the car. And he like regretfully and reluctantly agreed that it was okay for me to sleep in the car, which was the worst decision ever, because it was like ridiculously cold. It was like in the winter, and I almost got like hypothermia. Doxed. Yeah, I don't think I can dox someone by just saying their first name, I'm afraid, but So I stayed in this car and I was shivering, and I ended up like finding some sort of blanket or something. And then you forgot about the little fight we had between two scientists where you were saying she was a fake scientist. Yeah, I do that. I do that kind of thing. I tell people that they're fake scientists when I don't agree with their science. Savage, check your toxic masculinity. It wasn't to do with her gender. It was to do with like her learning botany or something. It was something like ecology or something like that. And I was like, ecology isn't a science. I was staying in this car, and I legit like threw up all in his car, and I had to like, did I clean it the next day? I hope I did. I think I did. But yeah, it was like this orange. I just shouldn't explain it. Shouldn't describe it. It was disgusting. It was an awful. I did clean it, but so I cleaned it. It's fine. Everything's okay. But I think his car smelled like sick for the next week or so. Even almost blackout drunk, I still make it to the job. Well, I was outside. I was outside in a car. For some reason. And anyway, and then I was determined after that not to do things as crazy as that. Clean the inside of my C4. Yeah. Anyway, shall we continue on the? Is that sufficient for you, Harvey? Was that entertaining enough? Right, revelations. Well, what are we looking at? What are we looking for revelations? I think that revelations. It's got to be a D tier, isn't it? It's not a great game. C. You think it's C? Once my friend and I went to a friend's party, and she drove her dad's car, and get there early-ish and park in a driveway. So there's a DLC. We're gonna put it on. We're gonna put Revelations as a D game, and we're only there about an hour because we're not party people and everyone's getting drunk and high. Operation Raccoon City next. So we decided to leave right, but then more cars had arrived, and it was more difficult for her to leave, and she accidentally hit someone's stationary car. And when we hear it, we both look at each other in horror. And me being the smart friend, I say, go. So you hit the car and you just left. Fuck. That's naughty. That's naughty. You shouldn't have done that. Operation Raccoon City. I think that is a C game. I think it's a C tier game. Let's mop up the rest of it. It should be easy. Umbrella Corps on the bottom. Revelations 2. Give it. It's not B, is it? It's a high C. I reckon it's a high C. Put Revelations 2 in C. And the remakes. We haven't got remake 3 on here. Perhaps they knew it was. They knew it was too bad of a game to put on the tier list. That happened to me in LA. That was my karma, I guess. When I think of that, I just remember I did the same. One remake is S. Remake 2 is A tier. One remake is S tier, no doubt. Okay. We will do. So let's talk about RE3 after this as well. Resident Evil 1 remake, S tier game. S tier game, absolutely the perfection of what a remake should be. It takes everything good about original Resident Evil, strips away all of the rubbish, and leaves you with a quality almost foolproof title. I think RE2 remake could possibly be an S tier. I never played RE3 remake, but I know. I don't know. Well, you think that they were whitewashing Carlos? I think RE2 remake could possibly be an S tier. Well, you know what I think about Resident Evil 2 Remake. I think it's a garbage game. It's absolutely ridiculously bad, and it's just not original. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Where did I put Resident Evil 2? There we go. Resident Evil 2 Remake goes at. Do I think it's better than Code Veronica? Yeah, I do think it's better than Code Veronica. Of course it's better than Code Veronica. A lot of games are. RE2 can't have two S tiers. I'll put it at top A then. Resident Evil 2 gets a top A tier because of the little conversation that we had that its scenarios are rubbish. Because Harvey said so. This is my stream. I decide the rules here. I don't know. You're new to RE. What would you know? What would you know about Resident Evil games? You've not played it since the 90s. I'm Harvey McLeod and I'm here to make rules for you. Ah! You don't like channels with lots of rules though, Harvey. You don't like channels with lots of rules. I don't. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't matter. Unless I make them. RE2 Remake I'd say is a high A tier. I don't think that RE2 Remake is the same level. I'm gonna say not because Harvey says it's an A tier, but because I'm gonna try and justify this. I think Resident Evil 2 Remake is a new version of what a perfect remake should be. Unfortunately, to me as an old RE2 fan, like, you know, literally possibly one of the biggest fanboys of this game, and I accept that I'm completely biased. I just didn't like it for certain reasons, which I've already explained. I won't explain it again. But I've come to terms with its brilliance. You know, I think it's a really good game. It's a solid remake. The characters are well polished. I don't agree with Chief Irons at all. I think Chief Irons is useless in this game. I'd say Vanilla RE2 Remake high A tier, but Nude Mod RE2, that's another story. Nude Mod RE2 S tier, of course. Only 2 games making the S tier rankings. That doesn't seem right to me for such an amazing franchise. This is what the community has decided. Perhaps we can move some of these to the S tier. Because yeah, I think the reason why S tier is such a, at least in this list, I think the S tier is kind of like a gatekeeper, in the sense that in order to be S tier you need to be nigh on infallible. You need to be, there's almost no problem whatsoever. You know, original RE2 is seen as like the granddaddy of all survival horror games, or at least, you know, if Resident Evil 1 started survival horror, then Resident Evil 2 perfected it, you know. And Resident Evil 1 Remake is also an example of what a perfect remake should be. And that's why these games are the baseline. These games are the baseline for what a good Resident Evil should be. It's a textbook remake. I completely agree with you, Harvey. RE2 is textbook sequel. I think S tier should set the standard or innovate it. That's it. I completely. Not many RE games do that fully. I think we could put more games in S tier, and I'm not going to do that. But we could put more games in S tier. But you only dilute the top level. You know, you bring that standard lower by putting. RE4 was innovative, but do I think it's worthy of an S tier game? I don't, because it might have made Capcom a lot of money, but it's just, I just don't think it's good enough to be an S tier. But here's the thing. It's all opinionated. It's all opinionated. Everybody has different likes and different desires for their video games and whatnot, and we shouldn't argue too much about it. It's just a nice discussion. And I personally, I mean, I would probably push it as far as to say Resident Evil 2 Remake is like a low S. But then again, we're saying that it's less than perfect, you know? Like, I don't think that Resident Evil 2 Remake's a perfect game. I don't even think RE2 Original's a perfect game, but you know how much I love it. So this list is great though. Are we happy with the list? I'm happy with the list. Thank you for taking part today. I've had a really good time. We're not ending the stream, but thank you for taking part in the list. It's a good little fun thing. Did you like this? Did you have fun with us today? Because we can do more of this sort of stuff. Perhaps we'll talk about Silent Hill next time or something like that. Or no, I tell you what we'll do. Next stream, which is tomorrow, by the way, we'll be playing Silent Hill. Next stream, we're going to be doing Resident Evil characters. We're going to be rating Resident Evil characters. Where did the Game Boy one go? I agree with most of it. Acceptable. Doc and I will make our own somehow identical lists. Bottom right, that was one that was terrible. The well, you mean Gaiden? Gaiden's F tier. I've got like my throat's seized up. Oh sweet baby Jesus! Silent Hill tier list would cause madness. I've only played 1, 2, and 3, so it's going to be difficult for me. But we'll once again we'll decide together. Why not now? Why not now? Because we'll be doing this all stream, and I guess at some point I do need to play video games. So is this it? We're just going to be a just chatting streamer from now on. To be honest, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Although it is destroying my voice, so once in a while isn't bad. Well, no, I'm gonna implement stuff like this a lot more in the future. I've decided that that it's a lot easier for me to kind of hang out with you, streamer to viewer, if I'm just talking to you. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to play video games anymore. I'm a massive video gamer, but at least at the start of every stream we can do something like this where we'll just have some fun, chilling out and talking to each other and asking questions and whatnot. You know, like I'm more than happy to answer questions for you. I know that it's a channel point redemption, but don't listen to it. It doesn't know what it's talking about. So we're going to be doing this more often. So if you do enjoy this, then it's okay. It'll be back. The next thing I was going to do was talk about ice cream flavors, but perhaps what I will do is I'll change that to question of the day. So question of the day, at the moment, now that we've done the tier list. How do I save the tier list, by the way? Can I save download? Here we go. We'll post that on Twitter. Do you even eat ice cream? I eat vegan
I didn't know
ice
if you're
cream.
gay. Why does my penis grow in the morning? Why don't I have a penis?
I've not even got my headphones on and I can hear it. Why do I have a penis? The heck? It's sound alerts, isn't it? Harvey. So
Oregano.
Oregano. Okay, right. So yeah, question of the day today is, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Nice and simple, nice and easy. I'm gonna change that on here so that we know what it is. Where is it? Where is it? Give me the command. Here we go. Hero got raided. He did. Hey, how's it going? Great to see you. Why can't I tell? Oh, right. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you ever so much for being here. My name's Hero for Hire. Hello, Silverwings. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Today we're just doing a little bit of just chatting, and then we're gonna move on to RE2 knife only. If you haven't met me before, my name's Hero for Hire. I play a lot of survival horror games, so if you're in Silverwing stream, I reckon that you'll fit in quite well here. Today we're going to be playing Resident Evil 2 knife only. Do you also say tomato? No, I don't say tomato. No. How's it going? What were you playing? Did you play Outbreak today? Let me just give you a little. Let me just give you a little shout out. If you like Outbreak, Silverwings plays a bit of Outbreak. He's a speedrunner, so feel free to give him a follow if you like Resident Evil Outbreak. Well, streaming Final Fantasy, so I don't know how much they love RE. Oh, okay, not a problem. Well, if you like Final Fantasy, probably other streamers are more your jam, but not a problem, not a problem. If you do like Resident Evil, please stick around. If you do like just a decent person with a community that's nice on occasion, then fair enough too. So I hope you had a good day today. So we're just gonna start discussing. We've just finished a tier list, as you can see on my page here. We've just done a tier list for Resident Evil games. Unfortunately, Silverwings, we put Outbreak as a top C. We put Outbreak as a top C, and then Outbreak 2 is a B class. We put it as a B class game. It's only because A class is filled with, you know, some absolute A and S are filled with some absolute like bangers. So, but at least it's not in F. You know, it's not in F class like Umbrella Corps. So, so we did the tier list today. I get Resident Evil Outbreak is lower than most. It's only lower than RE2, Resident Evil, RE2 Remake, Code Veronica, Resident Evil Nemesis 470, and then it's there. So, but it has what no other Resident Evil does well at all: co-op. That's it. It doesn't have that, and it's a shame that there's no like new equivalent to this, like a File 3 or a new like a reboot of Outbreak or anything. So yeah, I get it. So question of the day today, we're going to move onto this discussion is, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Let me know. No, Survivor is here. Original Survivor is an E. Original Survivor is an E. Survivor 2 is an F class. It's just god awful. Okra Brooder, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Strawberry cheesecake. There's a strawberry cheesecake flavored ice cream. I don't get around very much when it comes to ice cream because I can't eat anything with dairy in it. Mint choc chip right now. Nice. But I do eat like soya ice cream and stuff like that. My favorite ice cream at the moment is possibly, and given that I don't have very many choices, probably Ben and Jerry's brownies, because it's the only one that tastes like brownies in ice cream that's vegan. So my lean mean bean machine. Hello. How have you been, Okra? You been doing all right? Ben and Jerry's always so good. I need to give out some more shout outs. If you haven't met Okra or Harvey, please give them a follow. They're decent people. We got Harvey McLaren. I'm good. Just a little port. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully not from my stream. I hope that I can at least entertain you slightly. So decent. Oh, you know what I mean. Decent is good in this country. Just because I say decent doesn't mean like I think you're bad. Decent is good here. Every time I've told you that like 4 times. All right, go follow Harvey if you wish. She was decent, but now she's just all right because she's made a comment about me calling her decent. Right. Okay. So if you are new here and you are thinking about the ice cream flavour, let me know. Decent is passable in my country. Well, we're not in your country right now. We're here in the UK, where we say decent is a good thing. Right, we're gonna play some Resident Evil. I know we're only an hour and 25 minutes in, and and I haven't started playing video games. So you break my heart here, Roloaf. Well, then just listen to me saying that decent means good here. So please, for the 4th time, decent is good. That always reminds me of Bubbles in my country right now. Yeah, I know you're in your country right now, but this stream is in the United of Kingdom. I mean, what's the difference? Like, even our country's leaders look the same. Well, our leader's not as tanned as your leader. Your leader looks like he's rolled about in a bucket of ravioli. This is not a political channel. I don't think Boris would wear goggles for a fake tan. Yeah. Right, okay, let's play some games. So today we're playing Resident Evil 2. We're gonna continue the knife run. So haven't heard that one before. I've just made it up as we went along. So ravioli, like you know, like those pasta that like has like mince in the middle, and then you like put it in tomato sauce. Perhaps it's an English thing, I don't know. Playing RE2 for a change. It was actually on the schedule, and we didn't finish the knife run, so that's why we're doing it. Ravioli, give me the formuloni. That's right, Evil. That's right. That's how we do it. Right, let me load up the game. Coin operated self-destruct, not one of my better ideas. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm playing the SpongeBob game right now while we're at that quote. How are you finding the SpongeBob game? Are you enjoying it? That's a new game, isn't it? Okay, right. Let's move you guys over here so I can see everything while we play. If you are new here and you don't know anything about our sound alerts, we have implemented sound alerts. So feel free to use them. They are produced so that you can have some fun while we're playing games. Admittedly,
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Admittedly, a lot of them are vines, but some of them are my clips. So feel free to give them a try. See what you like. See what you don't like. Obviously, we can't play them all. We can't play them all like now because there's a lot of stuff. So. Was that Chris Tucker? It's the guy that says it's Wednesday, my dudes. That's all I know. It's a remake, and I didn't play much of the original as a kid, but I know it's a really solid.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
That actually made me jump. Resident Evil glitched. Stop! I could have dropped my croissant. Why does this not work? Resident. That's not cool. Let me play the game. Let me play the game. Good. Evil. Could you not be so evil? Resident evil. Is John Cena one the yeah, John Cena is one of the flutes. What are the sound commands? You just put sound alerts like this. And then you just type any of the words with the exclamation. Yeah, I did that. No, there's no problem. No problem. Obviously, it's a new thing, so people are not going to know about it. So, usually I've never like kind of put the time in to develop stuff like this. So, I spent an entire day kind of like working it out and whatnot. So, I had a lot of fun doing it, and hopefully it'll make some of the stuff a bit more fun in the future. So, yeah, I'm very happy about it, and I hope that that it gets well used. So.
Resident Evil 2.
Resident.
I want a church girl that go to church and read her Bible.
Harvey, that's the one that I was talking about. That's the one I was talking. Is it all vines? It's not all vines. It's just some of them are me. So some of them are clips from me. But I will be adding more to it if you find that there's stuff that you want to add. So so this one is me when I beat the Resident Evil 2 speedrun or something like that.
You lose, big guy.
So some of them are the stuff that I have made.
Hi.
Defeat. I think defeat is me as well. You'll never be able to defeat me, Claire. Yeah, oregano is me. Let me show you what's mine, okay? Arson is me. Bad word is me. Break is me. Bugger is me. Defeat is me. High is me. Laugh 1 and 2 is me. Oregano. Pixels is me, plants me, surprise is me, and you lose is me. So there's like, you know, there's like oh, did it not load that time?
What's your profanity?
That crash was the best. Well, the one where so it's like when we were talking about Wesker being like some sort of octopus guy. What's your profanity? Why does it let me play and then why isn't it letting me do my thing? Let me play the game with my controller. Dang it. Well, it might be a just chatting stream if I can't get the game to work. It's so weird, isn't it? How it's not working. I want a church girl to go to church and read her Bible. Going good. I couldn't talk so much before because of WoW. That's all right, Radif. You do you, pal. That's fine. I'm doing well, thank you very much. I'm doing very, very well. We're just playing around with the sound alerts. I'm wondering why my game doesn't work. So. Yeah, and he spins around and slaps Claire with each tentacle. Hey, Hero, how do you make a squid laugh? Oh, I've heard this one before. You give it 10 tickles. I think that's what it is. How did the rankings go? Oh, we can show you. Here you go. 10 tickles. So the rankings went Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil Remake 1. is a S tier, and then A tier is this, B tier is this, C tier is this. There you go. You get the picture. You get the picture. Good games, not so good games. Good games, not so good games. Oh yeah, of course I've changed the thing. I've changed the thing, haven't I? There we go. You can see me now. Okay, there we go. Good games, not so good games. Good game. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil Remake. Resident Evil 2 Remake, Code Veronica, Resident Evil Nemesis, Resident Evil 4. 7, 0, Outbreak, File 2. And you get the picture. You get the picture. All of this stuff down here, isn't that great? But we'll post that on Twitter. Feel free to follow if you haven't already. I guess we won't be playing very much of a game if my controller's not connecting. But thank you for dropping by today. Have you been having fun with WoW?
Resident Evil 2.
Oh, that's the wrong memory card. Having fun isn't hard when you have a memory card. Did anyone used to watch Arthur as a kid? Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. You hated Arthur. I hated it, Hero. Stop reminding me of that abomination. Well, I happen to like Arthur, thanks. Right, so we're struggling at the moment. We're struggling at the moment, but it's not the end of the world. We're gonna be alright. Well, now when I was playing it being semi-AFK, while I still have to listen to DBM to yell at me, Mythic raiding is kind of meh as tank. I honestly don't know very much about it, to be honest, mate. Like, it's as you probably know, it's not really my thing. What is Mythic raiding? I don't know what that is. We don't even need the knife right now. We're not going to use it in any scenario, but it's okay. We'll get to the next box before. So, as you know, or if you were here in the last stream where we played the knife run, we got all the way to the liquor part, and then the liquors kind of boxed us in. So, here's a rule. Here's a rule. If you're gonna do this, don't get boxed in by liquors. It's not a good time. I didn't have a good time. Mythic is the hardest difficulty. Oh, I see. There we go. So we've established that we've got about 4 first aid sprays at the moment. In order to beat Birkin, we're gonna need about 5 or 6 first aid sprays, which is not impossible. I think I'll have 5, and then I'll try and do like a double herb mix, you know, like a red and green herb mix. I need to change the thing, didn't I? We're still in just chatting. We're still in just chatting. We need to change that. Let me. Because everybody thinks I'm just talking to you now. Knife to meet you. RE2 knife only. Clary. There we go. And we'll put challenge as a tag as well. There we go. Update. Right. By the way, what Resident Evil is the best to get into if I have never ever played a single Resident Evil game? Okay, right. Here's the deal, Rediv. If you've never played a single Resident Evil game, I wouldn't start off with one of the classics. Though I do really enjoy the classics, and they are super good. I would probably suggest you either pick up Resident Evil 1 remake, or if you like it to be a bit more compatible with the sort of play style that you used to, in the sense that, you know, like over the shoulder camera, remake 2. So I either start with Resident Evil 1 remake, which is tank controls, but it's a solid game, or play Resident Evil 2 remake. Those are the two suggestions that I have. Any other game you can do after that, but I don't suggest doing anything until you've played those two games. Then you can move into like classic Resident Evil. I wouldn't suggest picking up Resident Evil 3 remake until it's like heavily discounted, because a lot of people don't like the length of the game, and a lot of people don't like the amount that they've cut out of the game. So I hope that helped. I think I've only seen you play Resident Evil and then some others play RE7. Well, yeah, it's hard for me. It's not. It's like I never deviate from Resident Evil, but it's good. Like I do really enjoy playing these games, and though I have in the past got sick of some of the challenges that we've done, I still continue to love the titles that I play. So yeah. If you do play it, Rediv, if you do play one of those games, please let me know. It is interesting to see what new people in the community think about these games. So what we're doing there is we're just going to reset them so that we can run past them easily without getting in their way. Because the annoying part about these guys is that they're poisonous, so... Is RE1 remake on Steam? Yes, it is, yeah. So the remaster of the remake is on Steam, so it's fully up to standard, fully up to date. It's a good game. Yeah, so I say it's a good game. We put it on the S tier. Like Resident Evil remake is an S tier game. It's one or two S tier games that we've just put on the tier list. So feel free to give it a go. RE1 remake might be a little bit difficult for some newer gamers. However, it does have an easy mode as well, so you can play it like that. RE1 remake is like the best survival horror game out, and you can't change my mind. I mean, it is almost perfection. Yeah, I wouldn't say the game's perfect, but it is almost there. I guess it's just the one that's called Resident Evil on Steam. Yeah, so it used to be called Resident Evil HD Remaster, but they changed it so that people understand a little bit more easy. Enemy encounters are as easy, relatively slow zombies. I know that, but for someone who's never played a Resident Evil game before, it might not be the most easy experience, given that they don't know, you know, the whole point about it is that they're not used to it, they're not scared. They're scared that it's a new scenario. The controls are funny. There's loads of puzzles, things like that, you know. So, for a person who's never played a single Resident Evil game before, Resident Evil 1 is still pretty difficult. especially if you decide to play like, you know, on hard or survival mode or whatnot. Compared to RE2 and 3 Remake, it's probably harder. Yeah, RE2 Remake's not that difficult. Right, that was good. That was good. That was very, very good. They didn't lock us in. We're safe. I'm gonna save here because we've got past that room without difficulty. Knife only, more like a runaway only. Yeah, essentially it is. Essentially it is a runaway only, apart from when you hit the bosses. But Resident Evil 2 is possibly where the knife is the weakest. If you try to take out all the enemies with a knife, you would literally be here for about a year. So so yeah, I don't recommend doing knife only in that sense, but it is good. It is good. And it's quite a good. Look at all those chickens. Love it. You know, me sorting out those sound alerts was possibly one of the best things ever. Look at all those chickens. Hey, Levos, how's it going, man? How's life? How's things? Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it, man. I've even got my bot to thank people for subscribing. Things are alright. I burned my thumb making toast. Big brain. Big brain. Well, I hope you're not too bad. I hope you haven't got like 3rd degree thumb burns. But yeah, I'm glad things are alright. What have you been playing recently? Have you been up to much? So we should have enough. We should have enough to beat Birkin now, because we're gonna get one more. We're gonna get one more first aid spray, and then we've got a red and a green, so we should be fine. We're not gonna go into that. We're not gonna go into that room because there's literally no point on this run. Remember when you were talking about this room in Outbreak Silver Wings? Remember that? It's all recognisable now. Been playing BDO. What's BDO, if you don't mind me asking? And Persona 4 Golden on PC. Oh, you having a lot of fun? You having fun with that? You gotta be fast, man. Oh shit, I'm not fast enough. I am not fast enough. You gotta go fast. Black Desert Online, and yeah, Persona 4 is a lot of fun. Oh, I'm glad you're having a lot of fun. It's good to hear. What's Black Desert Online like? I've never played that game. Oh, Lee. Right, we're gonna reset there. That's unnecessary damage. It's an unnecessary damage, and I'm not taking that.
Resident Evil 2.
So, question of the day today, if you're new here, is what's your favourite flavour of ice cream? Nice and simple, nice and easy. Mine is chocolate chip brownies. Essentially anything with chocolate in it. I used to say strawberry, you know, but it has to be like, if it's strawberry, it has to be like, you know, fresh strawberries in it, not just, you know, chemicals. not not like vanilla ice cream, but with like some strawberry sauce on it. That's not good enough. It don't cut it, right? Don't cut it. It has to be strawberries. Alright, so hopefully we can get through this room this time without taking a big lump out of our neck. It's not particularly hard, but because of the camera angle on the way back, it's just a bit like, you know, it's just a bit hard to see if there's any zombies coming. There's always going to be zombies, but it's the angle that they're at. There we go. We were quick that time. We were quick. It should be fine. They shouldn't have got too far. Look at those skills. Look at those skills. Oh, it's a net.
You killed William. I'll never forgive you for that.
Wait!
I killed him.
I've just prepared a sample of the G virus. And this time...
Wait!
No one will take it from me. This is the most significant piece of research my husband has ever left in my hands.
I never heard this voice acting until now. Really?
Stop it! Sherry's in serious trouble.
You need to come by my channel a bit more often. We hear it all the
There's
time.
no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens, then Sherry won't.
What?
Why did we kill William though? He was so nice.
William.
He's such a lovely bloke. Look at him.
William.
Oh, Willie.
You're alive.
Oh, Willie Birkin. How you doing, mate? We'll just leave her to that. There's no point checking on her.
William is still alive. He's getting stronger with each skin he casts off. Sherry!
Such a beautiful story, isn't it?
Tell me what
Such
I
a
need
beautiful
to know.
story.
How can I save Sherry?
I have detailed information. Everything you need to know to prepare the antidote is right here.
Oh, this route is so much harder. Like, if you do a knife only with Leon A, Claire B, it's literally, you know, go pick up the MO disc and that's it. Whereas this, I've got to go there and make an antidote and then come back here and then, I don't know, put something else in it. It's just so much effort. And it's going to cause us, we're going to have to save a bit more often because it's going to cause us a lot of hassle if we take the bite.
And tell her I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother.
Oh, Annette, you were a shit mum. Now I've got to look after your kid. Why have I got to look after your kid? She's so annoying. I'm not a very sympathetic person when it comes to Sherry Birkin.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
See you later, Annette. I might be tempted to save, given the fact that we just went through that long cutscene and it's just annoying for us to do it again.
Leon, you made it.
If you can save past cutscenes, that's always important.
Hello there. Is that you?
Never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Okay, so what we got to do next is we've got to go to the room with the red key card door in the blue section. It's like an operating theatre, and then what we're going to do then is we're going to pick up the first aid spray, try and dodge around the enemies, and then we're going to need to pick up the vaccine, take it back to this area, then add something to it, then give it to Sherry, then we're going to fight Birkin. It's just so much effort. Space, hello, how's it going? Great to see you. Thank you for joining me today. Look what I did. I was inspired. I was inspired by our conversation the other day. And I created my own panel of sound alerts. Look at this. Look at this, please. Pick any one you want. Pick any of them. They're all good stuff. Excellent. They're mostly made up. It's weird because I can hear myself coming through my headphones, and it doesn't sound right. I love it. Good, thank you. I appreciate that. How's things going with you, Space? How's life? How was the rest of your birthday stream? If you haven't met, did that play? Did that play? I couldn't hear it. I think it's got a cooldown, to be honest. I think if you use lots of them at the same time, it doesn't like it. Let me try it. Let me try it. You're here.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm here. It was unusually quiet, to be honest. I ended it pretty quickly. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear. When to spend time with it. That's a good idea, though. It's a good idea. You know, it's your birthday. You want to do important things. I might have to take the cooldowns off of these because obviously it's quite annoying. So as you can see, we're finishing off the knife run for RE2. And I want to pick up these as well at some point. Yes, perfect. Good stuff. That's possibly as good as it could have been. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try and run around the plants as well. This could be a make or break, to be honest. This could be a make or break. I reckon it'll be okay, but still. Actually, I'm focus. Focus, hero. Focus. Because they can grab you. They can grab you and poison you, and it's not very healthy. Let's just call it that. So we want to go in the blue area. I wonder if it's a good idea to save before we go in this room. I don't know, actually. I don't think it is, because there are zombies leading to the save room from this location, so it might not be wise. Even though that this is a hard room, we're probably going to get bitten in this room, I'm not going to lie. Will I take the vaccine card? Oh, there's not another. There's not another first aid spray in this room. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Bad word. Bad word. No more sprays. Prepare to pray. As long as we have the last. Oh, this is annoying. Look, we're in caution. We're fucked now. Fucked. We're not going to be able to get through this. It's this one room that's done it. This one room done it. I rely on that last first aid spray to get through the last bit. Oh, I need to go in here. No, we're going to reset. Reset, man. Reset. Can't do that. It's not good enough. Unfortunately, you're going to be seeing a lot of this if we make mistakes. I can't be using up health that might get me through the last boss. So, unfortunately, it needs to be pretty perfect from now on. So. If you are new here to the stream today, question of the day is, what's your favourite ice cream flavour? That was probably not a good idea, to be honest. So, if you're interested, tomorrow we're going to be playing Silent Hill 4. It's a game I've never played before. They were all there. Okay, that's good. That's good. I've been pre-warned about Silent Hill 4 that it's got a lot of weird puzzles in it, and for some reason it's a really annoying game. But I've also been told from people that it's a really good game. So please, if anyone's played Silent Hill 4 in the chat, please let me know. If you haven't played 4. Oh, Lee! This is what I'm talking about. That's a game breaker. It's a game breaker. It is a game breaker. Stop it. Stop it. This would have been fine if you just had another first aid spray like in Leon's run. I have a feeling that things are going to get quite heated in this stream. Space, do you like my haircut? Do you like my haircut? Look, I had it done. Had it done. I haven't got super long hair anymore. Well, it wasn't super long, but it was long enough. So we've had two perfect runs down this corridor. Can we do a third? I don't know. It seems like we're pushing our luck if we get a third, right? Hey, we did a third. It's cool. It's cool. We managed to finish that. Now, can I get through that room without getting bitten or sprayed with poisonous juice? I got sprayed with the oregano. Oh my days! This is ridiculous! Can you not be a piece of shit for once in your life?
Resident Evil 2.
It's been a long time since I failed at anything. Oh yeah, and speaking of failing, another thing that's gonna happen this week is we're doing Dark Souls on Saturday, I think. Saturday. Yeah, because it's Silent Hill tomorrow. So today, Resident Evil, right? Resident Evil 2. Friday or tomorrow, Silent Hill 4 The Room. Saturday, Dark Souls. Sunday, Resident Evil 0. So if any of those are interesting to you, please come on. Well, that was a mistake. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, there we go. It seems like we got it. It seems like we got this route. We got this route, but we can't beat the plant. So I might take a different route if that's okay. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to reset them by running to the other side of the room, and then I'm going to approach it from a different angle. Oh my days! What is it about today? What is it about today that this keeps happening? And the amount of variables that there are, in the sense that if I get past the lickers, then I'm fine. If I get past the plants, then I'm fine. Then I get bitten in that room. That's it. That's it. You know. I mean, I can get bitten once, but I'm not gonna risk it by getting bitten twice. And this plant will not let me go. He will not let me pass. He's very spitty. We don't appreciate spitters. Oh, why did you do that? I'm getting frustrated now. I'm getting frustrated, and that's why I'm making mistakes. You can tell I'd be a really great speedrunner. Oh, you twat. How is it so easy sometimes and now it's hard? I don't understand. Sometimes this is so easy and now it's and remember that time we did it in one day, for example. Remember that time when we did it in one day? That was glorious. And now I keep coming up to hurdle after hurdle. I wonder if you can fake run and still go past the lickers. You know, if you like kind of half run. What? We're not getting the luck today, guys. We're not getting the luck at all. This is ridiculous. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to have a little break and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm put on a little clip show for you to enjoy while I'm getting a drink and whatnot, and please enjoy. I'll see you in a bit. To explore the galaxy?
I did find something else.
Chill out, love. Fucking hell. I love it. Gratuitous gore, that's what I'm here for. Okay, this is an RE game. This is an RE game. Look, this is okay. It's alright. It's alright. Stop. Lee. Right, stop. Okay, so I'm gonna try and loop him a bit, but I don't know. Pretty hard, to be honest. Maybe I can loop him like this. Maybe that'll be easier because I've got more room. I do that. You ready? Oh my goodness me! Oh my goodness me! I don't think I've ever done that before. Oh no, my phone's gone off. I can't see you love me. Costa, please tell me you said top 5. I got a mangina. You got to do it in that weird voice. I got a mangina. Love.
Enjoy your visit.
No. You'll never be able to defeat me, Claire. Oh goodness me, I just kicked something. Have a stroke of it, mate. Claire Redfield 98. Look at those pixels. I don't understand why he jumps on the floor. Is it to like play dead? To play dead. Don't attack me. Stop running after me. Are you ready to explore the galaxy?
I did find something else.
Chill out, love. Fucking hell. I love it. Gratuitous gore, that's what I'm here for. Okay, this is an RE game. This is an RE game. Look, this is okay. It's alright. It's alright. Stop. Lee. Right, stop. Okay, so I'm gonna try and loop him a bit, but I don't know. Pretty hard, to be honest. Maybe I can loop him like this. Maybe that'll be easier because I've got more room. I do that. You ready? Oh my goodness me! Oh my goodness me! I don't think I've ever done that before. Oh no, my phone's gone off. I can't see you love me. Costa, please tell me you said top 5. I got a mangina. You got to do it in that weird voice. I got a mangina. Love.
To your nest. Enjoy your visit.
Why you need to know all up in my pussy, boy? How do you know if you're gay? Why does my penis grow in the morning? Why don't I have a penis?
For all those neighbors out there, suck my ass, 'cause
I just like that bit. What happened, penis? Replay that. Okay, right, you gotta watch it properly. Well, I walked into you making weird noises. Yeah, we're talking about dinosaurs. I'm just not myself unless I have my Belvita breakfast biscuit. You dick without consent. Fucking, you need to get my consent. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to do that nowadays. Gotta get my consent. I did not consent to that dick tickling.
Scout armor, oh you fucking beauty.
I'll let you guys play this out. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, it's so close. He's so close to me. He's hiding.
Latch is down. Just me and you, hero.
Suck it, Lech. Spence. I don't know where this other... I'm going to die! Watch how brutal this is. Oh, it's here. Fuck, great. Go, 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 Lee. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, can you not touch me? Can you not touch me? I do not give you permission to touch me. You insectoid piece of sugar da 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 da. Our honey honey da 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 da. You were my candy girl. I feel another song coming. I wanna be the very best dun 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 that no one ever was. I baked a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor.
Why you need to know all up in my pussy, boy? How do you know if you're gay? Why does my penis grow in the morning? Why don't I have a penis?
for all those neighbors out there, suck my ass, 'cause
just like that bit. Whatever, penis. Replay that. Hello, how's it going? Great to see you. That was clever. Welcome back, me. So I ended up eating a snack. Is that the sound? That's the sound. Yeah, you got it right. Yeah. So the sound is from that clip. Well, no, it's not. Well, the sound is from the video that I was watching at the time. Yeah. So well done. That's very, very good work. Right. Okay. We're gonna get through this time. I've got myself another drink. I've eaten. Everything should be fine. Cuts to me like 5 minutes later ripping my hair out. I'm determined. I'm determined we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We've done this before. We've beaten this game knife only like twice now. Get ready to clip it. What, me ripping my hair out or me beating it? Because both could happen. And I have less hair to rip out now, so I shouldn't really. Oh, we got looped. We got locked. Sometimes RNG dictates that they're gonna be all there at the same time. Sometimes RNG dictates that he's gonna be further up, so he's more likely to hit you.
Resident Evil.
Ripping your hair out. Got to time the milk sound at the ready. He needs some milk. 2014 was a good year, you know. Well, like, you know, peak Vine era, you know. I remember being at uni when Vine was about. Peak humanity. No, actually, peak humanity is when everybody played Pokemon Go for like 1 week. That week, everybody was friends. Like, no matter who you were. The week Pokemon Go came out, everybody was like best mates, and I loved it. I literally just went out and walked for ages, and then we all just stopped playing it because, you know, it's literally just walking about throwing Pokeballs at people, not people. Can you imagine that? You're like, you threw a Pokeball at somebody. Hey, you know, that could be like a good. If you ever go to like a Comic-Con or something, without being creepy, you could do that to, like, you know, catch a girlfriend or something. that would be creepy. Don't do that. That week or two was like the closest to Utopia. I know, right? Everybody was like super chilled out, excited about what Pokemon they were gonna find next. Oh, you little bastard. The amount of times that we've got it right and now we're getting it wrong. Like, we're not even getting to the plant now. I think one time before I was like, I really struggled to get through the knife run, and I think at the end I was just like, you know, go watch the YouTube video. I've done it before. If you're interested in seeing a knife run, it's on YouTube. I do miss that summer where we could just sort of, you know, walk about. There was nothing wrong with the world, yeah. Nothing wrong with the world. Now it seems like the complete opposite. once again, I got hit. Like, perhaps I'm being a bit too, perhaps I'm being overzealous with it. Maybe we just need to take the hit. Maybe we just need to take the hit. We're gonna have 5 main heals anyway, and it doesn't hurt if we take like one of the green herbs that are there. The problem is that if I take a hit now, and I take a hit by the plant, and I take a hit from the zombies in that room, then there's no point. I'll be dead, you know. Think about it. Oh, I've got some news. I bought a you know, one of those Elgato button things. You know one of those Elgato button things that you can press and then it like changes your scene really quick, or you know, you can tweet out that you're going live really quick, or you know, play sounds and animations and whatnot. I got one of them, as in I'm getting it tomorrow, but you know. That's cool as fuck. What? Me spending money? I was like, all of the bigger streamers have got a stream deck. I need one. Not that it's going to make me any better at streaming, but still. And because I've got Prime, it should be here tomorrow, so I can get it all fit and ready for the stream tomorrow. How much was it? It was not much. More than Yeah, you're right. It was a piece of garbage. Yeah, it wasn't too much. Yeah, it's fine. It depends on what country you're in, of course, but yeah, it was only £140. I wouldn't, you know, if you don't need it, you know, if you only do the occasional stream, it's probably not for you. But given yeah, it was that much. Given the fact that it doesn't seem like there's, the alternative is that there is, like, you know, you put your phone up and you press the buttons on your phone. I don't want to do that. And the other alternative is more expensive, which is like another panel. You can get like a stream deck that's like a mini one that has like 6 buttons on it. It's like, what's the point of spending 70 quid on a 6 button stream deck when you can get a 15 button stream deck? You know, like, you can get a bigger one, but don't get the bigger one. What's the point of getting like a 32 button thing? Like, I'm not a video editor or anything like that, so, but it is a lot of money, and I only got it because I had, like, you know, a little extra. So all of this overtime and stuff is kind of helping me out when it comes to, you know, buying new bits of kit and stuff. So but yeah, it's a fair bit of money. So yeah. So all I'm saying is that I better use it. You know, I better use it to like do my streams. Let's hope it makes things easy. Well, it should be, because say if I want to like zoom into my face, right? Instead of just, so if I would press a button that says zoom, right? Whereas now I've got to go into Streamlabs and then scroll up to zoom and then click zoom, which I know is only like a difference between, you know, 2 to 5 seconds, but still, when you want to make a joke and you're like sitting here and you have to switch to the camera really quick, then it makes a difference, because especially if I'm in a full screen game, it is harder to do that. And it also, you can play like animations and things. So say one of the things that I'm thinking of doing is recording a bunch of like visual alerts in front of my green screen. So it's something that will help in that sense, in that regards. And also you can go live and tweet that you're going live at the same time with one button. You know, like that is a godsend. That is like, you don't know, some, like, a lot of people that don't stream, and I know Okra, you're a streamer, so you probably understand, but there's so much like bullshit underneath the you know, I'm gonna make streaming sound bad, but there's so much like little bullshit underneath every stream, right? Like this, like Discord. So like every time you go live, you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta get my OBS set up, I gotta make sure my camera's looking okay, because it constantly changes what I set it to because of its drivers, right? Logitech cameras sort out your drivers so that when I change it on OBS, it doesn't change it back every time I load my PC. So I've got to load up OBS, got to change my camera. I've got to make sure that I tweet out that I'm going live, and perhaps maybe even an hour before, I've got to make sure that people know that I'm going live. I've got to go over to Discord and talk to them and make sure that people know that I'm going live there. Then I've got to make sure that, you know, I've got a drink and stuff. I know I'm just, you know, first world problems and stuff, but like the fact that with a Stream Deck you can click one button and it does all of that at the same time, it saves a lot of time, you know. Saves a lot of time that you could be focusing on the stream. I like presenting, and I like being a part of a community, and I like being entertaining and funny and all of those things. I don't like the stuff underneath. I don't like constantly being bothered on Twitter, and I don't like constantly talking on Discord and stuff like that. And it's not that I don't, you know, this is me being real here. It's not that I don't like the people that I'm talking to. It's not that. It's just distractions, you know. I'm a streamer. I want to make content. I don't want to sit on social media all day because it's distracting me from doing my job, and it distracts me from making stuff that I like to make. So a Stream Deck's going to help me out, I think, because it means that I can do it from the touch of a button, you know? I can do all of that crap. But anyway, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm very unlucky with technology, so anything that like that would just piss me off because nothing would work and everything would break. For like performative streamers, it's really useful. I don't know. It depends. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think it will be useful for my sort of stream? Do you think it would be useful? Especially because that stuff isn't really talking; it's just notifications. That's it. I don't mind doing tweets. I'm happy to like tell you about, you know, things that I've picked up or how my day's been or whatnot. I just don't. There's just a lot of things. There's a lot of things about Twitch that is you better be useful. I already bought it, yeah, so I kind of have to use it now. So but there's a lot of things with Twitch, and when it comes to, and I hate this word, it's a garbage word. Perhaps I should be in Just Chatting now. I'm going to go back into Just Chatting, which I could do really easily, but now I've got to go to OBS and click the button. So let me just turn off display capture. The thing is with Twitch, and I hate the word, and it's awful, it's such a garbage word, networking. Networking is it's bullshit. It's bullshit business speak, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, you got a network, If you want to do well on Twitch, you got a network. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. You got to make friends. That's what you got to do, right? And those friends don't care if you're on Twitter or Discord or Instagram, you know, 10 hours a day. I haven't got time. Do you not use the hotkeys with OBS? I could do. I can't remember what my hotkeys are, so.
In my pussy, boy.
It's not ending. Oh, you might have saved me.
I didn't know if you're gay. Why is my penis?
No, but the thing is, right? If I got this, right, it also opens the
The hottest Uber driver you've ever had.
I never went to Uber driver.
That's right. I never went to Ubu Java. No problem. The thing is, right? I need to go back to intermission again. See, this is what I always forget which one it is. I don't even have an intermission one. There we go. So, we're talking about networking. So, I'm a busy man, right? I stream when I can because I have a very overwhelming job. When I had sound bites, people would spam them so much I had to turn them off. That's why you just put cooldowns on them. You can't if you have cooldowns on your sound bites, then people can't spam them. I'm a busy man. I don't have a lot of time. Streaming is a hobby of mine, and I find it really fun. But there's a lot of people that think that in order to be successful, and it depends on what you think is successful, really. But in order to be successful, you need to. They still found ways. Trust me. All right, I see. In order to be successful, you have to constantly be in dialogue with people and asking how they are and what stream they're going to be, and it's the same with like viewing streams and stuff like that. As much as I'd love to go and visit everybody and make sure that everybody knows me, it's just not something that's feasible when someone works for like more than full time. You know, I do more than a full-time job. So yeah, people got to get, if you're coming into streaming and you're new, right, don't worry about that too much. Don't worry about it too much. Just be entertaining. Just be entertaining and enjoy what you do. And then, you know, the people that do visit you, and the people like Okra, like, you know, Harvey, Doc, Evil. If I don't say your name, it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate you or anything. But like, you know, the people who regularly turn up, the lurkers, everybody. It means the people that do show up to your stream are the people who actually, like, you know, really care. So that is success, you know. That is success. And we need to restart again because we need to restart again because I've made a mistake. So I apologize for going into that rant, but period. I apologize for going into that rant, but I tend to do that sometimes. I just don't like the almost corporatism of it, you know. Like, I'm here to make fun content. I'm here to make fun content. I'm here to make stuff that people enjoy, that people like to watch. People like to, even if I'm not super entertaining, people want to talk to me and get to know me and, you know, be my friend and whatnot. And that's perfect. I love it. That's what I'm here for. That's what I enjoy streaming for. Twitch is a place for me to make content and make videos that people enjoy. People like to visit me and watch me and talk to me and whatnot. I'm not here to be a social media manager. I'm afraid that's not my thing. And yeah, you know, perhaps being good at social media will help me in terms of, you know, numerically. But if I'm miserable from like from like constantly spamming companies and stuff like that, it's not something that I want to do. So like I decided like yesterday that I'm going to start posting more stuff that is to do with me rather than to do with a stream. So when you come into my Twitter now, which you by all means you're welcome to follow, when you come to my Twitter now, it's got pictures of me and got pictures of it's got like my viewpoints and whatnot, and that little thumbnail I made for the Twitch post was more interesting than me just saying going live, you know, like. Anyway, let's stop. I can rant forever, so perhaps that should be a channel point redemption. Hero rants, because because if someone sets me off, I tend to just keep going. But thank you for the chat, Okra. Thank you for the chat. I do appreciate talking to people about this sort of stuff. It helps me process some of the information that I've been thinking when I talk to other people about it. You know, in the sense of like the direction of the channel. You know, where do I want to go with it creatively, and all of these like questions that I'm asking myself. And you know, do people enjoy it when I do like today we had I fucked up again. Like today when we did a just chatting section for an hour. Do people enjoy that? Do people like it when the streamer focuses on just being themselves in front of a camera and talking to people? Is that something that people enjoy? I think it's something that a lot of people appreciate when it comes to Twitch. The real time interaction between someone who's like-minded, you know. I certainly appreciate that whenever I go into a stream. There's nothing. There's like, I mean, there are better things. There are better things than talking to a streamer, but it is a good feeling. You know, it is a good feeling to get to know somebody online and be their friend, regardless of where they are in the world and stuff like that. And I've mentioned it before that I'm very happy to say that a lot of my friends come from lots of different places. So, oh wow, what happened there? My mod timed you out for putting too many caps. What did you say? Without the caps, if you don't mind. I have recently changed bot, so I'm gonna have to iron out the kinks. Ooh, kinky. Magis, can you repeat that? Because it's kind of like it's deleted your comment. I mean, I think it's important to not go quiet and abandon social media when you do stuff like Twitch or YouTube professionally. But in my opinion, being active on Twitch itself and like having a place where your community followers hang out is enough. Oh wait, I said cut them up here and slice and dice those crusty boys. I'm not gonna. I will die if I did that. I will die. Okra, I do appreciate the idea, and I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I just feel like you need to change your mindset. You need to change your mindset on what it's useful for. There's no problem. There's no point focusing so much attention on it when there's limited returns. I'm too much of a social hermit for people to follow me on social media. Oh, I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're not, Silverwings. A lot of people, there might be diminishing returns. That's what I'm saying. You know, if I post, and it might even also be detrimental, because if I post every day, and then every hour that I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, people are gonna end up going, oh, I can't be asked to follow this guy. He's not interesting. It's not interesting. Doesn't do anything. Just posts about his channel going live all the time. You know, people like people who are relatable. You know, people like people who are relatable that they can get on with. You know, they don't want to talk to a bot, you know, who's just gonna regurgitate information. Why do you think that? Why do you think none of those like stream retweeters, none of those follow for follow garbage communities and stuff work? Why do you think that that's? It's because it's not the right way of doing it. It's not the right way of doing it. People who watch, or people who like follow each other to make friends. Oh, you know, guys, post your links down below. The only person that benefits from something like that is the person that posted it. Simple as that. Simple as that. The only person that benefits from like a follow for follow, lurk, whatever it is or like someone that spams Twitch and says, "Oh, stream retweeter, retweet." Who goes to stream retweets and watches the people that they retweet? Nobody. Nobody does that. Anyway, God, I keep going. Is this a just chatting stream again? What I mean is, like, usually putting a lot of work into posting on all kinds of social media is more unnecessary than just being active on your platform and community. That is a good point. That is a good point. Although I have learned that perhaps it is at least somewhat beneficial to post on another platform in order to have a place where you're constantly active. So I've learned recently that it is sometimes useful to have more concise videos on YouTube and stuff like that than it is to say at the moment all I have is YouTube archives. So basically you can watch the whole stream back as a package, because it's a lot of effort, you know, to curate your stream and whatnot. But I have a feeling in the future I will go down the path where I will do a little bit. I'll do a lot of streaming, but a little bit of YouTube as well, just so that like there are videos of like the best bits, you know, because at the moment there's just massive videos, and the problem with that is that Twitch is kind of one of these things where it's the right place at the right time whether someone finds you, you know, whereas YouTube is always there, you know. So like if you stream a lot and have a place, if you stream a lot and have a place where people who enjoy it can find you, you already got it all. Well, that's it. And I'm not saying that hasn't happened. There's a lot of people that I know from other communities and whatnot that have become good friends of mine.
Jim's got crabs.
Jim does have crabs, yeah. That's another one of mine. Yeah, I did that one. But yeah, let's continue, because otherwise I will talk about this all day. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been thinking about the direction of the channel a lot recently, and the way I can make it work for me, you know. I think it's always good to learn from your mistakes and to find out you're doing better than me in as much time. So I'm not saying that it's nothing to do with comparing people, and it's nothing to do with like what you feel is good numerically or what you feel is appropriate for the period of time. Never compare yourself to someone else. Compare yourself to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, we keep talking about it. It's okay, right? Let's just go into just chat. We're going to talk about this, right? So the only person that is a barrier to anything that you want to do in your Twitch and whatnot is yourself, right? And I've learned that over the years, eh? And never see, because Twitch, when you do Twitch, there's so many things, and you might not see it at the time, but there's so many things that you have to learn and change, and believe me, like the whole 2.5 years that I've been doing Twitch is constantly like changing bits of it, you know, what games I focus on, you know, what are the overlays like, stuff like that. But that's not the point. The point is like anything in the world, you're gonna fail before you get it right, you know. You can't be good straight off the bat. Some people can be. Some people are lucky. Some people just get it right first time. Most people don't. And what makes a good what makes a good streamer or a bad streamer or whatnot is the person that carries on doing it. You know, the person that keeps going at it, learns from their mistakes, changes what they're going to do, based on those failures. You know, it's never the person that fails is the person that stops trying. You know, but you're doing well. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Things not really working for me is what ruined my channel big time in the past. So true, but I also accept I have limitations, like being the fastest man alive. Stuff I can't control. Well, that's going to help you in your speed running. You know, use it to your advantage. I don't know. I wrote something down the other day, and it's well cringy, and you're gonna hate me for saying this. But in the past, I have felt what other people feel in terms of comparing myself to other people, and it's human nature. It's human nature to compare yourself to other people because that's what we're like, you know. We get jealous, we get envious, stuff like that. And I have in the past thought not horrible things, but I've not acted appropriately because of my own insecurities about, you know, how I perform as a streamer, how I entertain, whatnot. In comparison to other people, and you always ask yourself the question, like, what is it that they're doing that I am not doing? And that's a pitfall. That's a pitfall because everybody is different. Everybody has different tastes, different personalities, different schedules, different jobs, stuff like that. You know, so you need to find something that works for you. Admittedly, for me, a lot of things that work for me is very survival horror based, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be the same forever. It doesn't mean it's going to be the same forever, and you should never feel scared or hesitant to redefine what is your creativity. You know, I wrote something. So this was the point. I wrote something the other day that is a bit cringe, but I thought it was pertinent to the discussion that we're having right now, and that is I wrote, "Don't be bitter, be better." And basically what I mean by that is there's no point me focusing on other people and what they've done. You know, it's like, but it's the classical, oh, I'm jealous of that man because he's got a Lamborghini. Well, you don't know what that man's been through, or that woman, or whoever has been through. So don't focus on what other people are doing. Focus on what you can do to be better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little chat. I don't know facts. Well, I won't bitch and moan, but I do try. And if I wanted to give up, I'd have a long ago. But I also feel like I can only do so much. It is the case. That is the case. Silver Wings. There is a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth to that. And some people, and here's the hard truth. And I'm not saying that this is you, or I'm not saying it's me either. But some people don't. Some people just won't ever be at the top, you know. And I definitely don't think I'm gonna be at the top or whatever. Like, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm here because it's fun, and I'm here because of the community that I'm in. And but when it comes to communities, teams, I'm great at supporting the leader. But when I'm the leader, it's like pulling teeth or getting blood out of a stone. You should never be in a community where there's a leader. And what I mean by that is you should never be in a community where the person that benefits the most from it is the person that runs it, because they're using people in their community to boost them. I think it's fine to wish to be as successful, because of course it's frustrating to put the same amount of work into something and not getting the same. But then you've got to like measure if it's really about your own fun and hobby at the end of the day. Oh, okay, yeah. That is a good point. You know, when does a hobby become a job? You know, when does it become a job, and does it become less fun when it is like that? When you see it as a means of financial stability, then is it not fun anymore? Because if it's not fun anymore, then don't do it. And I hate a lot of like streamers like, oh yeah, but it's where I get my money. Get a job. Get a job. I've had to work for the last 5 years of my life. Just get on with it. I don't think I'll ever not work, you know. Even if I was a say if tomorrow, right? Say if everything you know about me changed, right? And tomorrow I gained 20,000 followers, and you know, every stream had like 1,000 people in it or whatever. And you know, I could live off the money from streaming. Would I quit my job? I would reduce my hours, but I wouldn't quit my job, because if you do that, you're relying on something that isn't really stable, you know. The other way around, I can have my mic not working for days and no one tell me. That's a bit rubbish. That's a bit rubbish. I've only had one stream. I've only had one stream where nobody's told me about my mic not working. Not my mic, no, the music in the background. Well, I think we've deviated. A little far on the game. Which, to be honest, and I know that you're gonna think that this is a cop out, but we have done this before. And if you really want to see me do well at this game, you can watch a YouTube video. Let me find a YouTube video for you. I have a video where we did it all in one day, and it was really, really good. And here we go. Right, let me post it in chat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely sort out my YouTube, because these videos are 4 hours long. Nobody's watching 4-hour videos. Right, here we go. There we go. So that's the YouTube video for my successful knife run. Unless, well, I've watched a nearly 4-hour critique of what's SW7, if you don't mind me asking. Why can't I see the thing? There we go. Well, I watched a nearly 4-hour critique of SW7, and that was just 1 part of 6, Star Wars 7. Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I was lazy. I was gonna say, when you said 4-hour critique, my head immediately went to Star Wars. I watched a 2-hour video. I watched a 2-hour video of Mass Effect. I remember, so Rage, if you're still there, I watched like a 2-hour documentary on the ending to Mass Effect. And it was fun. I enjoyed myself. Yeah, Mauler sounds good to listen to and makes excellent points. Most of the critique videos of that video are longer than the movie. I look forward to them more than the Disney trilogy. Yet to see 7 to 9, no plans to. Well, I'm not saying that there isn't a place for longer videos on YouTube. It's just that the average person doesn't go and watch 4-hour streams on YouTube. You know? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna take the hit. I'm just gonna take it. Take it! Hollywood painted themselves into a corner along with most other successful genres. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. I've seen and enjoyed 1/6, but as far as I go, casual fan at best. Hollywood doesn't even know who to hire anymore because they will receive backlash. Yeah, I wouldn't like to be in the Hollywood industry right now. Oh, how am I gonna do this? It's so difficult. Are you a Star Trek fan, Doctor Who?
Resident Evil.
People assume that because I'm English, I like Doctor Who, but I'm not. I don't think I've ever watched an entire series of Doctor Who. The last time I fully watched Doctor Who, as in like the last time I actually was interested, was when Christopher Eccleston was in it. It was a long time. A bit of David Tennant, a character from Outbreak. Yeah, though this community likes Resident Evil, they're not big on, they're not like massive on Outbreak. Chris was fine, but didn't stick around long enough to fit in. Eccleston was the best Doctor in the modern era. What? Like I said, Hollywood painted themselves in the corner. They won't be able to please anyone anymore. The next 2 Doctors were better. Never watched Doctor Who, but I did like the one with the colourful scarf. That's like well old school, that one. Isn't Doctor Who a woman now? Yeah. Disney owns like everything, and they always find ways to make obscene amounts of money. Yeah, I know. Disney owns everything. Apart from Twitch. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. We could beat Leon's campaign by the time we beat this. Things are getting too big for their britches. The movies aren't doing as well as hoped, and those properties are cheap to maintain, both physical and intellectual. I don't know. Like I think perhaps I'm living in a bubble or something, but I certainly don't watch a lot of films, and I don't watch a lot of TV. Most of my entertainment comes from YouTube, Twitch, or video games. Those are the things that I consume entertainment. You know, like the thing about Twitch that I like is the communication, the enjoying of content together. That's how I like the community vibe. Half of the highest grossing movies of the 2010s are Disney.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, but compare it to the budget of those films. Yeah, it's not like they're going to the parking lot. It's not like they're going to the parking lot and filming a skate video, which often can be as much as the budget. Like Endgame and The Lion King last year. Endgame, I did like that. The last Infinity War and Endgame I thought was a good set of films. I mean, if you ask me whether I enjoyed the newest Star Wars, I did, but then again, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so I didn't pay attention really to all of the plot holes. Do you think that that's happening in the gaming industry as well? Games are getting so big to make and so detailed that it ends up being years and years before anything gets released. The funny thing, this fucking game, I swear, like, you just need to be lucky once. You know, you just need to be lucky once. And then again, you've got games like Stardew Valley, which is like 500 mega data, and it's still a fun game. Did I tell you that I've got Stardew Valley now? We're gonna be a chill gaming channel. You're gonna watch me harvest crops. But gaming's biggest problem, at least in my opinion, is that consumers are getting too involved with the development. Yeah. I think that review bombing is not a great idea. I don't like the fact that people go to Metacritic and just review bomb, and you're like, "Did you play the game?" And they're like, "No, I just don't like it."
Resident Evil 2.
Like, I don't know anything about that. Please, I am really don't want to know if you do know. But when it comes to like The Last of Us 2, I've never played it. I don't want to know anything about it. But a lot of people were hating on it for reasons that I never found out. But yeah, like, you know, be like, "Oh, I won't be playing The Last of Us 2 because of this." I'm like, how do you know whether you like it if you haven't played it? Maybe, but also, do you need to buy a crappy product to then have the right to say it's crap? It is a complicated issue. But then again, I don't know if you can fully have an opinion on something unless you've experienced it. You can say, "Oh well, I don't like the practices of Rockstar and Crunch, right? I don't like how EA tries to squeeze every nickel and dime from their consumers. I don't like the Ubisoft scandal. I don't like developers that make super amounts of DLC and microtransactions like Fortnite. I don't like the AAA gaming industry in general, to be honest. And I can say, well, I won't be buying their products because of that. Well, but then what are you left with? You're left with indie games, basically, you know. So I guess the point is that there's a lot of things that I dislike about the gaming industry, but does that mean I get to slam? Does that mean I get to slam a game that is made by those companies because I have underlying opinions about the company? The hate for Last of Us 2 reminds me of the hate train for God of War remake got at first, and it turned out to be an amazing game. What you could do, though, is simply have an option to say, would you buy the project? Yeah, that's it. That's a good point. I think social media has invited the public into your home, and now people will not separate the creator from the product, and it's just complicated everything. The way people who won't buy a game because it's bad can still review with a clear sign that they haven't bought it. You meant reboot, okay. I understand that Silver Wings, I think, is a good idea, to be honest. But yeah, and then again, we go back to that point, Harvey, about social media and how it's like very, very invasive in life and stuff like that. And I gotta admit, there is about 6 months ago, maybe about 8 months ago, because of all of the rubbish associated with Twitch, in the sense with, you know, like keeping on top of Twitter and keeping on top of Discord and keeping on top of Instagram and making sure that you have a schedule every week and stuff like that. There was a point about 6 to 8 months ago where I was just like, you know what, I don't want to stream anymore, and that was incorrect. It wasn't that I didn't want to stream, it's that I didn't want the hassle of everything associated with streaming. You know, I like doing this, as I mentioned before. I like doing this. This is fun. I like talking to you. I don't like all of the other stuff. I don't like the planning and all of that. So, but you are true. You are true. People have sacrificed privacy for vanity. Anyway, I think, given the fact that I'm really unlucky today and we've spent more time just chatting, it's going to come to bite them in the arse. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think that we'll give it one more go, and then I'll send you lovely people to somebody else because it is midnight now. So I want to be able to spend some time in another channel and then go to bed. But if you are interested, tomorrow I am playing Silent Hill 4. I've never played Silent Hill before, and it's going to be good. If you are interested, you can join my... I'm not going to finish right now. If you are interested, you can join my Discord and my Twitter page. There you go. But yeah, oh my god, really, I've never played Silent Hill 4 before in my life. I do own it. I'll show you. Good luck. Oh, it's middle of the stack. I'm not getting that. So that's so cool though. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna start it tomorrow and then continue it later down the line. But yeah, so if you are interested, you're interested in survival horror, especially seeing a blind playthrough of a game, then feel free to drop by tomorrow. Streams later on in the week, we'll be doing Dark Souls on Saturday. Is it Saturday? Dark Souls Saturday, and how have I forgotten my own games? Resident Evil 0 on Sunday. So those are the games this week: Silent Hill 4, Dark Souls, Resident Evil 0. So we'll give it one more try. We'll give it one more try. Absolutely love Silent Hill 4, but it's frustrating as tits. Oh, I've been told that twice now, so thanks. Yeah. This little shit. How did he get me for a wall? That was yeah, that okay, we're gonna okay, I apologise. It's not happening tonight. Maybe we'll come back to it. But we have done it before. As I've mentioned before, there is a YouTube video that you can follow or you can watch if you are interested to see a complete knife run that was done in 4 hours and 20 minutes. Please feel free to watch it if you wish. That is a knife run and it is done to perfection. Well, not perfection, but close. Right, so we're going to go visit somebody else. I hope you've enjoyed yourself today. I've been Hero for Hire, and as you've seen before, thanks for streaming. No problem. Thank you for dropping by. It's really cool to speak to you again today, and we've had some really good conversations. I definitely feel like I'm going to do a bit more of this just chatting and getting to know everybody and whatnot. I feel like it's been a really kind of fun experience today. Tomorrow in our just chatting section, we're going to be doing a tier list of Resident Evil characters. So we're going to be doing a tier list of Resident Evil characters. So if you've got any strong opinions about any of the characters in Resident Evil, please come by tomorrow and let me know. So, right, let's see who's online. I hope you have a wonderful night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are today. And I need to sleep. I need to sleep. Oh, Mole Weezy's playing Visage, so that's a definite. That is definite. If you haven't met my boy Mole Weezy, he's a good guy. Please say hello. We're gonna do. So another thing I've programmed is with. I probably won't use it today, but we do have a raid message now. But there we go. We're just gonna go visit Mole Weezy. Thank you ever so much. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.